In this video, I'll walk through how you can call the Codeiris API to search for products on your website. So first, I'll demonstrate how you can do that currently through the UI. You can just go up to the search bar here, type in whatever you want to search on, hit enter, and then here are the results. Also, while searching, you can go ahead and filter using these filters in the sidebar. And you can also scroll down to the bottom and go to the next page. So first, before we do this through the Codeiris API, let's find the API endpoint that we'll need to use. I'll go over to Swagger, which is your URL/services. And here I'll go to the user API, to the search API, and here we can use this search products endpoint. Now I already have a script set up to call this endpoint, so I'll just go over to that and I'll walk through it quick. So if I scroll down here, I'm calling the user search product text endpoint. Now you can call this API as a logged in customer and a guest user. The information that's returned can be slightly different in each case. So for the purposes of this video, I'll call the endpoint as a logged in user by sending in this user session API key and the CRSF token, which we can get from this API key login endpoint and this auth token endpoint. We covered getting these tokens and logging in through the API in a previous video, so I'll skip over this for now. Let's go back to the endpoint, and here in your query params, you want to send in your search string. Right now I'm searching on ceilings. To specify the page, you can add in the query parameter from and the page you want to be returned. I want the second page to be returned, so I'm sending in 2. And then you can also send in facets or filters, which I will demonstrate in a second. First, let's go ahead and run this as is with our search string of ceilings and our page 2. Let me clear my logs and run. Now here we can see my search result, success true, and we can see that there's 330 products returned, and we can see some information for each product, for example code, name, description, and so on. Now to see what filters we can apply, let's scroll down here. We can see that also returned from this endpoint is the filters, which if we go back to the website, it corresponds with these filters on the sidebar here. So if we wanted to apply one of these filters in our search, we could just grab one we want. I'll go ahead and apply this acoustical edge fine line filter. To do that, you'll want to copy the value. So I'll go ahead and copy that. And I'll go back to my script. And here in the query params, I'll add facets with my copied value being sent in. Now let's go ahead and run this again. I'll clear out my logs. And let me also remove my page so it doesn't interfere with the facets or the search. And let's run. Now we can see success true. This time 11 products are returned instead of the 300 or so that was previously. That means our filter is being applied and we can see the returned products. And that's about it.